Good morning here from the Caliber Hunting and Fishing Store in Homewood, Alabama. I'm Lauren Sisler. This is Jim Dunaway, and it is week 3 of the college football season.
When this week's over, it's a quarter of the way through the regular season
You always
already.
like that countdown.
It goes too fast.
It does.
It goes too fast. We're like under 80 days from the SEC championship, but Alabama's first SEC game, it's on the road in Oxford against Ole Miss. Danny Sheridan at the taping says Alabama a 21-point favorite in this contest.
All right, let's start with 3 and out.
So 3 and out every week is basically 3 big questions or things that could happen in the big game.
And first down, we're taking total points. Will it exceed 72 points? Yes or no, Jim?
Ole Miss is averaging 61 points a game, but they've got to score some to help Alabama to reach that total of over 72. I'm going to go slightly under, and here's why. I think Ole Miss will score some, but Alabama's going to run the ball more. They're going to try to keep Ole Miss off the field. They don't want to give those big receivers a chance to score, so I think Alabama milks the clock a little bit, keeping it just under. High-scoring game, 70, but not over 72.
All right, and I'm going to disagree. I'm going to go over 72 in this one. Thus far, Alabama averaging 62 points per game in the betting total for that. That number goes up. Ole Miss giving up 629 yards last week to Southern Illinois, giving up 41 points. High-scoring affair in this one. All right, we're going second down, Jimmy.
So you're going to be that way all day? You're just going to disagree with everything? Is that what it's going to be? You've disagreed already?
Yeah, I'm disagreeing always with you, Jim.
So second down, does Tua throw 3 or more touchdown passes in this one?
I'm going to say yes. I'm going 4 or 5 touchdown passes.
Wow.
So he's averaging 3 touchdown passes
He
a
is.
game. Game 1, game 2. You have to look at Ole Miss's defense in this one. They're giving up 355 passing yards per game, which ranks 126th in the nation. I like Tua in this one. I like the odds.
I think 3 is the number. Here's the deal, though. They don't play Tua a lot. They put Jalen in and then Max in.
That
If
is a
it
good
becomes a
point.
blowout, how much does Tua play? I think they actually run the ball into the end zone some. It's a weird way of thinking for Alabama to run it in. It's what they used to do all the time. I think they run it in more, but I'll go 3 touchdowns for Tua.
Okay, Jim, we're cruising right into third down. We're going to go on to the other side of the football under center Jordan Ta'amu for Ole Miss, the quarterback that right now ranks number 1 in the SEC in passing yards. Do you think he's going to be limited to 250 yards or not? Yes or no?
He's the other Hawaiian quarterback in this game, but he's made Ole Miss so much better. Last year, when Alabama played them, it was Shea Patterson. He was sort of one-dimensional, and that offense was. Now he runs the ball better and brings that other dimension to it, but I'm going to say slightly under 250. Yes, he's got NFL wide receivers, but I'm going to say slightly under 250.
I'm going to go over 392 yards he averages through the air. I like the odds of this, especially in the first half. I think even into the third quarter, we're going to see a lot of scoring in this football game. And then I think Alabama's going to take the wheels off, but we'll get to that in our picks here in just a minute. But for now, we're going with our Sideline Swag.
All right, it's time for Sideline Swag, where we give something to a unit or a player from a game we saw or one that's coming up. You start us off. What you got?
You know, the turnover train is extremely popular, but this week, Alabama as a whole is getting the record chain. I got to give you the origin of this bad boy.
Okay.
You know, DJ Sisler right here. I used to be a DJ, so my friend gave me this necklace. It is a bejeweled record with a set of headphones here. But Alabama scratching records because, oh, by the way, they're at the top of the AP for now the 106th time, which is the most of any college football team in the history of the AP poll. Scratching records, wiki wiki.
Is that the way the DJ went back in the day?
Yeah, man, DJ Sisler on fire.
For me, I'm going with the coaster this week. It's what you set a sloppy drink on your table, right? Keeps everything neat, keeps everything dry, and keeps everything pristine. That's Alabama's secondary this week. It may get a little sloppy at times with Ole Miss, with their NFL receivers, but the Alabama Coaster Award this week, it's even got the college football playoffs on it, is perfect. It's going to keep everything neat and tidy in the game. Alabama wins at Ole Miss, and the secondary gets the Coaster Award.
Is that a look into the crystal ball, a little prediction?
They've never had one without them.
All right, well, we're going predictions now. We're predicting this game with our picks. Let's go. All right, Jimmy, the Danny Sheridan spread in this one is Alabama minus 21, and I'm going to say Alabama will cover the spread. 58-23 is my final score. I think that scoreboard is going to be run up. I said it before. You pointed it out. It's going to be a scoring affair.
So you think Alabama scores more than 50 for the 3rd time in a row?
I do. I think that this is going to be a very competitive matchup offensively. It's going to be blow for blow, as I said earlier, into the third quarter. But I think what's going to happen is Alabama is going to get a good stop or 2 or 3, and it's going to be over.
History
and that's
lesson, though.
the
History.
spread.
Alabama hadn't scored 50 in back-to-back games to open a season since 1925 when they won the national championship. Jumped a train to the Rose Bowl, won the national championship. It's in the fight song. Learn it, kids. They go over 50 again, though. I'll agree with you. 53-17.
Okay.
Alabama beats Ole Miss.
See, I thought you
easily.
were about to disagree with me. I like it. We're
No.
agreeing in this one.
We are finally
Nice.
easy win. All right, it's time for the Sideline Swag episode segment thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, we're going 3 and out, and the first one is I already forgot. In 3, 2, 1.
The first one is I've already forgotten.
This video was brought to you by Caliber, a luxury store in Homewood, Alabama that's reviving the finer things in hunting and fishing.